Okay, boys. So, I want to go over what it means to be hygienic. I've got 5 elements here that I want to go through, and I'd like you to take notes in your gentleman books so that we can have a nice discussion afterwards. And if any questions at the end, then I'll answer them. First element we're going to look at is sleeping. You need to sleep well, boys, because if you don't, your brain just doesn't function properly. The recommended amount of sleep is 8 hours a night. I know some of you will stay up later than that because you have various game consoles in your rooms and you stay up late on your games, but this isn't good, boys. You should have 8 hours sleep, but about half an hour before you go to bed, you shouldn't look at a screen. That includes your phones, your TVs, and your games consoles. You shouldn't be going to sleep straight after you've been playing them. So I'd like you to keep that in mind, really, boys, please. If you get a better sleep, you can concentrate better in school. And studies have shown that better sleep will result in better results academically and in your sport. So whatever your priorities are, if you're not sleeping well, you're at a disadvantage. Now we're going to move over to exercise. Now, I know you've got your PE lessons and you've got your games lessons, but it's recommended that you do 30 minutes of exercise every day. Now, it doesn't have to be intense exercise, it just has to be movement. So a lot of you count your steps and things like that, which is really, really good. And a lot of you go to the morning run. But if you're only walking around at the morning run, then you're not getting the most out of it. It needs to be some and some. You need to jog some and you can walk some. Just so you're getting the best out of it. Because if you exercise well, boys, things in your body are called endorphins. And when they're released, it's what makes you happier. And exercise is a key element to releasing them endorphins. Then if you look at it on the other hand, if you don't exercise, you become lethargic. And lethargic means all very lazy, not wanting to move a lot, and very moody as well. So what I'm suggesting is that you should be doing some good exercise every single day to really get it all out. Okay, just get all of it out, and then your brain will be switched on, and you'll concentrate better in your academic work, and you'll be a lot fitter and healthier on the sports field as well. So it has some very key benefits if you exercise. So that's one area that we're going to look at. Cleaning your teeth, boys. I know you probably all know how to clean your teeth, but I need to ensure that you all are doing it, because your mouth is so important. If your mouth's not healthy, then the rest of your body isn't going to be healthy. That's the most important place to keep healthy. And you need to clean every tooth, and even your tongue. So after you've cleaned your teeth, back and front, you put a little bit more toothpaste on and clean your tongue as well, because that needs to be cleaned now and again. And it might come as a surprise to you, or some of you might do it, which is excellent if you do. Right, but we're not going to dwell too much on that, because I think you all understand how you clean your teeth. It should be before you go to bed each night and when you wake up in the morning, twice a day. Moving on to showering. You need to wash all the parts where you sweat from, because as you're growing older into year 7, you're starting to get smelly, starting to sweat a lot more because you're getting older. It's part of you getting older, and you need to keep on top of that, because it's not very nice if someone's sitting next to you, or you walk into a teacher's class and they smell you, and it's just very unpleasant and it makes other people uncomfortable. So you need to make sure that you're showering everywhere and washing everywhere, just to ensure that you keep nice and clean, ready for your day or when you go to bed. And last but not least, healthy eating. Now I know we can go into this a lot better if we want to, boys, and a lot deeper, and we're going to have another big conversation on healthy eating, but the basics are you need to eat as much fruit and veg as you can. When you go into the lunch hall, you get your main meat, the main meal, and then you need to get something with that. So you've got your meat, let's say it's spaghetti bolognese, you've got your meat, your pasta, and then you should really get some salad as well. Something green on there. And I know most people don't really like all of the salad items or all of the vegetable items, but you must like some. And you've got to try new things. Now you're getting older, you should try and be less picky with your food. Because you grow up and you go to people's houses for meals, and it's rude if you leave something on your plate. You need to start thinking about that when you grow up, when you go to, you might even have a meal at an interview. You need to think about them sorts of places, and you want to try it now so you understand whether you like it or not, and then you can decide what you'd like to eat. So I really want to emphasize a lot that you need your fruit and veg, you need your vitamins, your nutrients, and your carbohydrates, because you need your energy and the protein from the meat and the fish. You need to start experimenting a lot more with your food, boys. So when I see your plates at lunch, I want to see a nice selection on there. And if you don't like it, fair enough, you've tried it, so just leave it. But we'll go into that a lot more on another day. So these 5 elements really sum up the basics of what it is to be hygienic. So that's my video screen record done. Now we're going to have a discussion on each of the elements.